Earlier this year, I got a new boss. And when I met with her, I told her something I wanted to focus on this year was improving on my soft skills. So she reached out to my team members and asked them to anonymously say things that they thought I should stop doing, start doing, and continue to do. She compiled all these comments and reviewed them with me. Some of the feedback I received was, I talk a lot in meetings. I come across like I think I know more than others. I brag about side projects I do. I'm a show-off. Some of the other feedback I got was, I'm a great contributor in meetings. I'm enthusiastic about my ideas, as well as those of my teammates. And I'm a helpful and supportive team member. You're probably thinking these are some pretty conflicting attributes, and you'd be right. But I'm gonna let you in on a secret. These are all opinions of my teammates based on their perception of my actions. In the corporate world and the academia world alike, we face issues like this all the time. People always misinterpret or perceive our actions different than we intend. And what do we do about it? More often than not, we add tension in meetings, we stay steadfast in our ways, or avoid the situation completely. I am an extrovert. I think best out loud. I enjoy bouncing ideas off of other people and throwing whatever pops into my mind out there in a brainstorm, because why wouldn't others enjoy this too? You can come up with great solutions to problems and innovative ideas by collaborating with others. But what I learned through trial and error at Hasbro is not everybody likes this. Not everybody processes information like me. Some people, known as introverts, get overwhelmed if someone like me walks into their office and just starts rambling everything that pops into their mind. They will sit there, quiet, processing. Some of us want to think out loud. Some of us want to think internally. It's a hard problem to fix, and I'm going to be honest, it's not going to be easy. But there are baby steps that we can take to make communication a little bit better. Has anyone here ever played with Lego? Lincoln Logs, Erector sets? I was a huge builder kid. The amazing thing about building is everyone does it slightly differently, but 9 times out of 10, you end up with the same result. A big part of my job is building. Yes, I get paid to play with toys, and yes, I love it. Sometimes building involves doing steps in order different than you would prefer. It's kind of like when introverts and extroverts communicate. But I'll let you in on a secret. Before a set ends up on shelf, my team and I have met so many times to make sure that we're communicating the steps effectively to the consumer. And you know, sometimes it's really hard. What angle is best? Should we flip? Should we rotate the build to the left or to the right to put on the next brick? Dotted connected line or solid? The list goes on and on. But at the end of the day, we just have to hope that the consumer is understanding what we are trying to communicate to them. Once I'm done checking the instructions, making sure everything's there, I have to reach out to my teammates and see if they noticed any other problems that I missed. A big part of my job is to take a step back, look at the big picture, remove myself emotionally from the build, and figure out what can we actually change. Is changing Optimus's eyes from yellow to blue going to impact the consumer experience? Can I make the change without impacting the schedule? These are the types of objective questions I have to ask myself when reviewing a set. And when I think about it, taking a step back and looking at the big picture, removing my emotions, it not only helps me with my job, but with having to talk to my teammates. To be successful, you have to proactively communicate. You have to take a step back and think, is that person talking a lot in the meeting because they like to hear themselves talk? Or are they trying to help solve a problem the best way they know how? Do they know that their talking is overwhelming to you and you like to think internally? Sometimes having a difficult conversation for 10 minutes can make a working relationship 1,000 times better. I hope as all of you work through your careers in academia or the workforce, you were able to take something away from this and take that first baby step to communicating better with others. Thank you.